2, 1, 0, ignition.
Hello everyone, welcome. This is the stream today. I have a new laptop, those things are a little bit different. I'm still figuring it all out and working on getting my scenes properly imported over from my other laptop. So hopefully that all sounds good. I think some of the resources still need to be changed, but overall I think it's okay. There's a slight echo. Interesting. Maybe that can help with that? Welcome in, Royal Purple. Test. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it will. That's better? Perfect. Okay. Okay, good. Well, we've got our game versus Nope here today. And I have done some prep. I'll get my camera on here in a second, just letting them know I'm good to start. There we go. Everything's new, and I am looking at getting a proper webcam for, well, actually very soon. I'm looking at getting a proper webcam. Thank you, Syzox. Thank you very much. Always really appreciate the well wishes. Let's see. So here we got Nope's decks. See if they have the deck ready in the deck selector. And then I know which deck I'm going to ban. This is the deck I will be banning. It's going to be VK Backtower of the Zoo, the Protective Zoo. The other options here, also welcome in Gwed. Thank you very much for the good luck. Their other options here are Weinberg, Rookie of Evelglen here. Give it up a second. This is an Eaton's Jar deck. Legacy Cauldron Boil. I've got the Ally who switches monkeys. Good name. Triple E-Die, Double Discombobulator, Red Alerts. Hey, Adaptiface, thank you. Thank you very much. And then we've got Penitent Middlecarp, which is a nice DT deck. Quite like it. Book of LaQ, Cease Forge together, GAC. We've got E-Die, Binary More is pretty cool, Double Theory of Conjecture, Submersive Principles. Yeah, no worries. Well, lurking is always welcome. Lurking is always welcome. And there's this, which is Terrasuchus of the Inky Floating City, which is a pretty cool Worlds Collide with a Maverick, Lay of the Land, and Dis. I would love to see what that looks like as a card. And then, yeah, we also have, let's see if they're in the game. There we go, they are in the game. Whoops. One of these is different. This is a different deck than the one they have. My guess is it's probably a mistake. This one is supposed to be Weinberg, the Rookie of Evelglen. Also, I have it wrong. No worries. You can activate the other one. Not a big deal. So we'll leave. There's no information gained. So I'll make a new game. There we go. And then once I activated the proper deck, all will be squared. Like I said, not really a big deal. Stuff like that happens. But yeah, so there's the other options. This is my first ban, is Zoo. I think it's their best deck. I think it does doing some pretty degenerate things. Got double Curiosaurus, 10 capture pips with a Fabian, double Safe House with Bo Nithing and a Rad Penny. So I just sort of think generally this is a pretty degenerate deck as it is, and I'm just going to ban it because I think that's the best ban for me. And you know, I think we'll be doing the best for our lineup if we do that. And I will be, there we go, get rid of the spam. Okay, they say it should be updated. There we go. Yep, looks good to me. Yep. Looks all good to me. So this is an easy one for us. It is Backtower. And they banned Margaret, so not super unexpected. Yeah, that's basically it. So, you know, I'm not really all that unexpected for them to ban Margaret. I think it's a good ban. Now against their lineup for what we want to save into it, one of the things they're generally pretty light on is creature control. Now they do have wipes in pretty much every deck, which is good. So I think I might just do something like I'm not entirely sure what I want to save here. I can always fight. That is true. Can always fight. There are certainly, I have some decks I really like to fight. Mr. Farhood and Basilisk specifically really like to fight. I think here I really would like to ban. What do they have for artifact control? Not a ton of artifact control. Always fight. I don't know if that's if I'm on that train, Cologgins, but I can see the logic there. So we either save, I think, Adaptiface or Farhood. They generally have high creatures, so I think Farhood is the best save here. They saved Sylvester, okay. And then here we can either get rid of Penitent Middlecarp, which is very much worth a look. Or we can get rid of this is one I'm sort of on for removing. It's sort of hard though. And this Saurian will be really hard to deal with if it gets going. But I think generally my decks have fairly good C. And fairly consistently good C. Kind of. So here I think we have to ban... I think we kind of have to ban something that's going to give my decks trouble. Which is probably going to be... I don't know fully. That's saved, and then probably want to ban something like Ally. I think we'll ban Ally. I don't know though. This too also looks annoying. But I think that one's okay. Maybe I think we'll just ban the DT. And they banned Adaptiface, yeah. So not super surprising. So in game one, we've got one deck with R. Got a Dysania. A lot of key taxing. So, and they're generally all high creature decks. And how many kind of generally low C across the board, except for Sylvester. So I'm inclined here to go for something like Basilisk, which is high board and high speed. Adaptiface is gone. the Mr. of Farhood, which is my saved one, I think, because they're likely. I have a feeling they'll probably play Sylvester second. Because I feel a feeling they probably want this matchup into Judge. I don't really want to change Doug and Judge until this deck is out. Even though this has R, it's fine. So it's either going to be Samir or Basilisk first. And I think I'm okay running Samir into any of these. So I think we'll try and bring Samir here for game 1. Oh, bring Sylvester. I think that's okay. I think that's a fine matchup for Samir. I think we have the this is gonna suck though, the Desania. So, but it'll be okay. Then I'll make a game. Put this on. How do I mute this? There we go. Okay, so this is Samir. As I said, new laptop, so things are in the process of getting sorted. And here, no, we don't. This isn't what we want. I'm pretty inclined to mulligan for autoencoder in this deck, first and foremost. But against the Desania deck, that's maybe not so good. But I definitely don't want these cards in the opener. That's pretty okay though. Yeah, we'll go Logos and just play the Mutant Jag Serum out. Well, I think we can also I think we can just go back to Logos. We'll hit that. We'll put that back in archives for them. Drop the daughter. We'll put the nose. We're fine. Okay. So here I probably will play Dis and save up a good BDQ. So I'll play Dis. Bait and switch isn't going to get value, so I don't see any point in it. But we'll hit this and we'll hit that. And there's the autoencoder. So for Sylvester, they have good C. The Desania is a problem. I don't know if this archive... That archive is Arms Monster Molina. That's right. I put it there. Yeah, there's one of the E-Dies coming out. I kind of really don't like my BDQ targets here. The fact that I don't have it can't archive. Pardon? Shadow of Dis. Yeah, you're under Shadow of Deuce. Okay. Good. So not under Shadow of Dis anymore, because Shadow of Dis runs out this turn. I can do a bad BD. I can have a low impact BDQ. Because how much target archive do they have? If I remember, they've got they actually have a fair bit. And what I have for C coming up, I've got Positron Bolt and Pain Reaction. So I think we're actually okay to go Logos. We'll put this down, play the autoencoder, we'll capture one. We'll play the BDQ and we'll hit that and we'll hit that. Ah, okay. Thank you. I can go down here. There we go. That's a better place for it. Thanks, Dyquad. Like I said, these aren't my regular scenes, so I don't. If there's any mistakes, just please let me know. Okay. I would play this. The king on the board there is annoying anyways. And we'll get these down. Okay, there's the pain reaction to kill the Edai. And I'll be pretty happy to go back into Dis next turn anyways, so we can fight the and they'll board the Edai. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, I think we're pretty happy to call Dis here. We reap here. We can fight with Cinder. Yeah, I think we just fight with Cinder here. Can pop that ward. I will do 2 damage. It's only 2 damage, so I think we do 2 damage here. We play our other Snarret down. We've got our Grim Reminders in the very bottom, and they have yet to see. Oh no, I discarded Grim Reminder off of Lethologica. That's right. That's right. Need to keep better track of my Lethologica discards. Oh, hey, Kalos. You're right, Gwed. I did know that, but I did forget it. I did forget that. That would have been a much better play. I know. This is a perfect time for you, Kalos. I am excited for the season. I feel super rusty though. Like I genuinely, I feel like I haven't played. I've played Keyforge too. Like I've played you know, a bit of like solo testing and stuff. But no, I feel super rusty. Been 84 years. Yeah, I don't think these snouts are going to live long, so I think I'm pretty fine popping the mutagenic serum here. And saying shadows. Yeah, I'll bait and switch for one. You can go on the right. Drop these two. And we'll dump. Do I dump both? Do I reap with this one to go to 10? I'm kind of inclined here to reap and go to 10, just generate more amber. So I'm gonna go a couple logos cards. I think we reap. Yeah, fight. I did not listen to you, unfortunately. Sad face is true. Oh, the Raider Gallum there is going to tax me at 9. Yeah, we do Forge here. So here, I think we're actually pretty happy to go logos. Positron Bolt, unfortunately, doesn't do nearly as much as we would like it to. And the snatch will take them off, so I think we can actually pretty happily call logos. We'll see what we draw. Okay. And then we Positron Bolt. Here. And we'll discard there. And then I will bolt my lucky dice. These two will capture. And I think now, we have a pretty okay, a pretty okay time with the shadows here. Or sorry, not the shadow, with the dis here. As long as our board survives. I've popped the lucky dice, so their creature will not be, our opponent will not be able to at least damage our creatures to death. If they have any pops, like, just one-on-one creatures like Contrino Flux here will do it. Positron Raw would have been really neat. In Logos, they've got Twin Bolt Emission, which cannot do it. So for now, all of our board is safe. And what we are certainly worried about is their board running away from us. Dr. Miller gets no value. And Desenia has to be... Oh, maybe Desenia's in Archives. It's okay. I didn't want to reap with I genuinely didn't want to reap with my dis anyways. So we do go dis. We don't take our archives. These two action anyways. We can fight here. We can just fight with this to kill the Edai, so I'm not really worried about that. Actually, it's probably worth fighting. Just getting the that. Oh, Shadow first is a very fair point. However, Another heal, not really here nor there, because I'm looking to... So we probably want to pain reaction there. That'll kill the Ludo, it kills the Regalum, and then we can fight and fight. Because so far with all this, I'm not super concerned about that. That'll be dealt with eventually. But this Garcia does need to die. So yeah. We'll Shadow of Dis. Pain reaction here. Yeah, but every Star Alliance turn, I guess I can kill the Medic Ingram. I guess the Medic Ingram is going to be a bigger problem than that is going to be. Who do we want to fight? We can fight the Shrix. We can fight the Edai. I guess we can just do this. And then we maximize the... We hit that. Do I want to bring back a Logos card for a chain or just discard? I think one more draw if that is worth it. So we'll take the chain here and we'll archive that Infomorph. They don't even forge. If they kill the Q-Max here, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, if they Dysania here for 2, that's fine. We could always fight. We did a lot of fighting last turn. That's a Contrino Flux, yeah, okay. That's good. So they'll forge next turn. I think I'm pretty happy to call Logos here. They discard the Quintrino Flux. Yeah, they don't want me to getting a big. I will library card here. I think I can happily have them forge. Yeah, and if I can get this board archived, huge. So we'll call Logos. We will take our archives. We will reap here. I'll crack that. We will play that out. We'll play out the Neurosiphon, library card, Neurosiphon. Play Mutagenic Serum out. Yeah, we will Mind Over Matter. Library card happens first. Play the Daughter, hit that, okay. They forge here, turning on our Bow Nithing, and then we get a really big Shadows board here next turn. We have an Archives of 2. They have the Dysania now for sure. Like I said, if they hit me for 2 off of the Dysania, I'm not that upset. Yeah, like I said, I'm not upset by that. Yeah, exactly. We forge red. I think I'm pretty happy. We will call shadows. I think I'm happy to crack this in the hope because we have a decent chance of drawing bait and switch again. Yes, this isn't gonna go off. We'll see what we'll fish for discard first. Odoac, huge, massive. Okay, good. We can steal one. Yeah, I think I'd rather them not have this key. That's big. Desania's gone, so I'm kinda want to discard you to get the extra. They must have an Axiom somewhere, right? The Axiom's got. Is the Axiom in the archive? Because what did I archive? I don't even remember. Don't even fully remember, but we do play this out. We play this out. We discard the Smelling Ruth. We get the Gamgee. We get the Nexus. We go here. Miasma bomb them. Okay, this will be big. Can we get a Lethologica? That's actually pretty nice. What I wouldn't mind doing is going Dis and killing the Ingram. If we can reap here and just win, though, I will do that. I will steal 2 off of the Reckless Reserve if I can. So they're going to ward Ingram. Okay, they're going to ward Ingram. Fresco Saludo. And hopefully, what I would love is if our Gamgee is turned on and our Reckless Reserve survives. I don't think they have any. They have a second Stomp, right? Like there's a Stomp there that's going to kill probably our Rizzo. But like I will happily Nexus their transporter platform by bonithing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. Yeah, it's a Nexus. I didn't think the Nexus would survive because the transporter platform is huge value here. Okay, so here we can call this. We can steal 2 off Rizzo with the Dominator Bauble. We can kill the Ingram, and we can Infernus their Stomp and their Twin Bolt. That's pretty huge. So first things first is we'll see what we draw. Okay, nothing of any consequence. And then we can tap. Okay. We'll hit this. We'll use this, and we'll action. Pain reaction to deal 2. Pop there. We can get these 2. And I will Infernus to choose opponents, and I'll take their Stomp and their Imperium. And Raider Gallum gets them out of this. Garcia Bounce gets them out, so I need to go to 10, and here we pop, and we reap. Rizzo's a steal 2, Gamgee is a reap steal 1. So in terms of my delta, it's the same. I guess Rizzo then doesn't lose elusive, so I guess probably it's the same. And they're going to be under that anyway, so that's, you know, I think that's fair. That is a fair question. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, well here we're just gonna call Logos. Take our archives. We'll Lethologica first, see what we get. Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's gonna be I would actually kind of really enjoy for them to put the Edai into the archives. Just kind of screws them a little bit. But we can pop 1, 2, 3 to get 1, 2, 3. May as well pop this for a 4th. And then put the bone nithing back. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the bone nithing back. It's pretty good. Ah, thank you for the follow, Log on Honor. Yeah, so we play this on the right here. When we discarded the Grim Reminder and the Infernos. And then I want the bone nithing back. So we bouncing BBDQ here, we hit here. We hit here. But yes, we hit here, we hit that. We see what we purged. Purges a Raider Gallum. Boom. We hit here. We hit here. We hit. Yeah, we hit here and we hit here. Then we say no. We go to 11. Yeah, the event function on Discord is actually really nice. I think it's going to be really great for just NKFL coverage as a whole. Okay, there's another Edai. This is game 1. This is game 1. We're on turn 13 so far. Okay. Well, we do call shadows here. Take our archives. We steal 2. We keep the bait and switch in hand, I suppose. No, we discard for the archive. Shadow. Ooh, huge. Oh, massive. Okay, awesome, wonderful. We attach that here. I'll discard this again. Play this. Play this. Oh, huge. Yeah. Well, actually, the fun thing about Samir is that sometimes Samir genuinely does get value out of Smiling Ruth. I think it's happened a couple times. Which is pretty much the only deck I have that actually has done that. Yeah, so we call easy. This is easy. We call Dis. Take our archives. We Shadow of Dis here. We pain reaction to... Okay, so you actually have to do this. So we hit here, and then we go bang, bank. We use Bonithing to reap. We play Cinder, hit that. So they have another E-Die? Okay. GG. Gained just enough amber. Woo! Well played. Samir doing what Samir does, grinding out the end of the game. Whew. Forged at 16. Big. So here, that was Sylvester. So that was her save deck. Rest of the decks are high C decks with low creature control. Except for Terrasuchus. So Terrasuchus is probably going to have to be their second pick here. $7.8 out of 10. Well, it wasn't a 3-0, so that certainly hurts the ratings, I'm sure. So Samir's gone. So I have between Basilisk, Judge, and Farhood. I think I'm probably leaning towards Farhood here. Because if they ring Terrasuchus for the Amber control, I will just be playing Judge. For the creature control, I mean. Other than that, I think they're gonna need to deal with Farhood. Who'd they go with? The ally switches monkeys. I think this should be fine. Perhaps I'm missing... Perhaps I'm missing... the ally switches monkeys? Oh, yeah, Farhood. Yeah, it is fun. This is fun. I know Karen's not a huge fan of playing against it. But I think it'll serve us well. And yeah, actually, on that note, is Samir is a deck that I wasn't sure if I was going to bring into the lineup this season. No, I wasn't fully sure. I didn't quite know. It was kind of like that between another deck, a deck that I had last season, Curator. I did end up going with Samir. I think it wins. Samir just wins, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Oh, am I in a different game? What? I'm in 2 games. Oh, there it is. Weird. So. And this is the allies, which is monkeys. Yeah, I think we should have enough to deal with their triple E-dies. They love E-dies. This is a huge E-die centered lineup, it feels like. Pretty much every deck. Most decks have multiple. This one doesn't have nearly as much archiving, though. It's got the triple E-dies, and then it has nothing else. No, this isn't a good start. This isn't a great start either, but first turn, Dust Chronicles to archive the Drummerknot. I probably want to archive the Outbait. I actually might want to archive the Miasma. Probably want to archive the Miasma. So, but rather, no, I think we'll hit this. We'll archive the Outbait. And then, like that. Yeah, and then we can, they gain Chamber Flexion. That's pretty nice. Here we can have this. We can Miasma them. We hit this. We tuck away the Joya. Stop me from playing any actions. That's okay. Yeah, I think we actually just call Sanctum here. We do take our archives. We slap that down. We slap that down. We slap that down. Discard. So first we pound their daughter. Play this out. Play this out. We'll play one of these out. I don't know why I did that. We'll play one of these out. I'm gonna keep this Drummerknot and this Coward's End. Yeah, for that reason. Yeah, I pounded their daughter. That's what I did, Kalos. Oh no, I'll be fighting Cloggin. Don't you worry. I will be fighting. That's fine. I'm just telling you what my I just talking about Keyforge cards here, people. Yeah, we call Brobnar. Can't even reap. So we fight there. Two and one there. Fight there. Play a creature on the right. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, actually. 4. That's 5, right? They don't have a... Okay. Drummerknot. How many Drummerknot uses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So now we go over here to reap. We use this to reap, and we keep the rest of the cards in hand. So we forge red. Yeah, we just call Brobnar. We fight here with Grok. We can ready and fight with the Prince. Derek, I think that's better. Because then we reap here, we reap, and we bounce this. We play this creature on the right. That's one. Okay, let me actually count that. I wasn't counting that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then we keep the rest in hand. I'm winning Riku. I won the first match with Samir, 3-2. So fairly happy about that. And then this game we're doing actually really, really well. So I have one more E-die, right? So I play this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Miscounted. That's okay though. Yeah, I would absolutely Riku. I'd be honored. GG. Well, that was what, like 4 consecutive gang or not, gonna gang or not. That is just doing the combo is gonna do. Hey, it's Brobnar. I fought. Yeah, they did bring triple E-die. I don't feel bad at all. Good game. 3-1. And that was the ally who switches monkeys. Yeah, it's very consistent. And the creatures that were around were fought and died. So like we never used our Coward's End. They were all fought off the board. Can't get mad at me. I did the best I could with fighting. Let's see what we have. So it's called Coward's End because the cowards are the ones who haven't fought. Because they're not damaged. So here we can either go Judge or Basilisk. I think if the thing is if they bring Weinberg to hurt Judge, Basilisk will do really well against it. They bring Terrasuchus to try and help deal with Basilisk. Judge will do well into it. The amount of creatures here is kind of a problem for Judge, so I think we've walked ourselves into a Basilisk game here, which I was sort of I wasn't all that unexpected. Oh no! I don't know why Nightbot is being so aggressive with these things. Why fight when you can reap? That's what Algernon said. That's also very true, Algernon. Why fight when you can reap? Nightbot does dislike you, it seems. It's not even like because what I don't get is that sometimes it doesn't always do it for all of the things. Like I know if you I can spam them all I want in my chat. Well, see, what I'm trying to find, Cloggin, is a nice medium between a Yu-Gi-Oh combo deck when the opponent doesn't have a hand trap and Keyforge. So I'm trying to find a nice medium in. And I'm hoping I can get there. Yeah, exactly. Spider Salter. Cronus turn. This is a turn 1 play. Oh, turn 1 getting the essence scale down is going to be really good, though. I want to... Also true. I wonder if how much they like... What I kind of want to do is I'm going to go Untamed. I'm going to play the Flume. Gonna play this out. Discard that. Oh! Now, this is some interesting logos. Group Think Tank does to each creature that shares a house with at least one of its neighbors. So that's a problem. But maybe if they don't have enough logos to go back into it. This Group Think Tank is genuinely a problem. I'm not quite sure what to do about it. Oh, no. Wrong card. Wrong card. I will discard? No. I will. Oh, stop. The left. I wanted to. damn it. It's okay. No, it's okay. With Chronos. But I can't not get that information. So, it's okay. That actually really, really sucks. Please don't go logos. Don't have any cards in hand. Yeah. So we can get 1, 2. So I can get a fight steal 2 off that. So we'll call logos first and foremost. We'll say no. So I'll play Adaptoid, and I want the +2 armor. And then I want to Reap. No. And then I want to play this 2. And I want to take Fight Steal 1. Play this. And then... That is a Legacy Rock Grub. Yeah, that is. That's exactly what that is, Gallus. That's pretty cool. I think the Legacy Rock Grub is a really neat addition to this deck. Oh, I play Tertiate. Okay, so that's a third. I've got 5, so we'll save 2. We'll save 3. Exactly, the Fair Infernus, that's right. Yeah, we can call in teams. First we'll Reap. We discard that draw card. Okay. We'll not exalt that. We'll hit this. Pop that. We'll hit this, and we'll do Fight Steal 1. We'll keep it. I'm assuming they'll kind of want to. We'll keep the Savage Clash in hand. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Now, what we discarded from them, we discarded an Infernus, Evil Eye, Rock Rub, Library of the Damned, Odawak, and Edie from theirs. And they've been hand shaping for a few turns. They've been playing sort of Logos and Saurian and they've sort of been hand shaping for a while. They haven't played any Dis. So I think it may have been better, but I'm still fairly reasonably happy with that choice. I kind of want to go Dis. So I can get... I'm going to fight steal 1 off that. That's not great. I think we just call Untamed. And I want to get rid of this group think tank, but I can get rid of that with a Savage Clash, so I can reap for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's better. Reap for here. We reap here and we discard Gloriana. Okay. Here we do this. Select that, and we select this. Oh, that's right. I needed to kill the Ludo. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Oh well. I needed to kill the Ludo there with the Trimble. Yeah, when I walked through the play in my head originally, I was like, okay, I need to kill the Edie with a Trimble. Then I reap out, and I for some reason talked myself out of that play. That's my bad. I absolutely should have killed the Ludo first. I just missed. I needed 3 Amber out of the game for no reason. That's a misplay. Because I was thinking about fighting. I was like, well, should I fight the group think tank off? And I was like, well, no, I'm gonna Savage Clash anyways. That's my bad. I don't need to do that actually. So I can blow up this, and we can blow up that. And we hit here. I could have, no, yeah, that's... Play this. We blow up that, and we just, oh, right, I'm under that. My bad then. Discard that. That's my bad. Oh yeah, it is a pretty brutal combo. Festering Touch. It's gonna deal 1 damage to my Fandangle. Wait. Oh, up 2. Wait, what? 2 creatures. Oh, Logos. Swap out, archive a card and discard a card. Okay, so we'll get this down. Left. On the left. Here we fight the Dendrix. You reap. And we reap. Put this down. We reap. And then we'll archive you and discard you. Okay, so there's a key to this and an obsidian forge. That's going on that, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah. Great call. Great call. I didn't see that line, but that's absolutely correct. So here I can call this. Call Logos and just reap this down. I think we probably want to call in Team Tier. Oh, if I had played this Snarette after, I could have done that. Well, no, I couldn't have because I was under Seismo Tangler. I was under Seismo Tangler under this. That's why I couldn't reap with the Snarette after popping the whatchamacallit. I think I will hit this. True. No, I can just pop here. And then... they can key to this anytime they want, so I would like to use my board as aggressively as possible. I have not, but I have heard very scary things about it. What do they call here? That's fine. So here I want Logos, so because I want them all warded. See what I draw? Okay. I'm just going to call Logos, and I'm going to reap. I'm gonna go to 6. No, I want to kill this Wormhole Technician and draw a card. So I want a creatureless creature on the board. Oh no. Sad. That is very sad. Okay, so here we call this, and we mark them into logos. So first we can mark them into logos, and then we play Red Hot Armor, and then I can blow up this for the Shrix. I can blow up this for the Infomorph and you. I can play my Cinder down there. That's odd, right? And then I can blow up you. Oh, it doesn't actually. Yeah, it does if you do. If you do. That's it. My bad. My bad. That's an if you do. Should have bumped in for. I was going to steal one. Be curious how they get me here. GG, 3-0. Woo! Series season off with a 3-0. 3-0. Love to see it. Love to see it. All the decks are doing their things. Oh, of course, Kalos. I'm always happy to help a fellow slacking employee. Always. Always happy to provide some entertainment. First game of the series. 3-0. You can't ask for better than that. I mean, you could ask for a better key difference, but overall, 3 wins there is got me feeling. Kalos, I don't think you understand. Being a slacking employee is a good thing. All right, if you're not under notice for poor performance review, just on the cusp of a bad performance review, then you're working too hard. They're not paying you enough to go above and beyond. Not at all. Not at all. Slacking employee is a compliment. But that's the series. I think one thing I would like to do. I'm always spitting facts. Always spitting facts. One thing I'm going to do is I've been meaning to do this for a while, and then I was certainly I saw Dinobot's video, and that by the way, if you haven't seen Dinobot's deck overview, go watch it. It's really good. I'm gonna try and do some pre-recorded content. I've got a new laptop. That's kind of what I'm using here, anyways. But with that, I will be putting together a lineup overview video for my decks this season. And don't ask when it's going to come out because I don't know, but it will come out before the end of the season. And I'm also hoping to at the end of the season, after the season, do a lineup review. So sort of take notes for each deck. I didn't do that this game, but taking notes for each deck and really kind of go through and see, just give a performance review of all of them and see how I feel about the lineup at the end and how I feel about the lineup come, the end of season 19, and see where my mind is for possible changes, what I want to fill, what gaps I want to fill in, what gaps I found, all that. Do it in a final season review. In my overview video, you won't be getting too many tips and tricks against my lineup, but you will sort of be able to understand what's happening, the decks, and I think it's really helpful. And But I appreciate this about yours as well. Is that I think it helps for a viewer perspective who's following the league and following me throughout the season and following all of our content creators. Especially in Keyforge has this really unique aspect of the decks. Of those decks, it's a unique aspect being unique decks that they all have personality, they all have flavor, and we have a personal attachment to them. So having an audience and having the people watching it be able to partake in our experience of why we like these decks, what they are, what their characters are, very much like it's a team of Power Rangers. They're all different colors, they're all doing different things, but they're all unique, and we have them there for a reason. So having that to go along with and sort of have context for every match for all the banning phases, I think it makes the banning phases more interesting. Yeah, that's the plan for that is part of my plan. Yeah, Masterclass has a plan on that's true. That is true. But thank you all for coming out. I think the lineup did really well. I think it all did exactly what we wanted. These are the bans for the game. Let's see if I can bring this to show the score. Ban 1 for Nope was Margaret, which I think is a fair ban. I think it's a good ban to ban Margaret first. Game they saved in response. They saved Sylvester. So saving Sylvester was their first one. In response to that ban, I saved Mr. Farhood. The reason I saved Mr. Farhood is because of the C and the high creature count. I think their decks generally are low creature control. They all have wipes, but the thing with Mr. Farhood is that you kind of need more than one. So with this one, I think I did a fairly good job. It can be really degenerate if it goes off, as we saw that game, and you can't answer it immediately. And you know what? There probably should have been some turns where I held the Ganger Chieftain in hand instead of playing it one more time with the other Juggernaut to guarantee myself one more turn of it, especially with the Coward's End in hand. With the Coward's End just always being there for backup, really big. It's worth the chain. That chain, even if it's chained for 6-7 turns, that can be 6 amber. 6, it can be a 6 amber swing. So it's usually worth holding that as a chain. So yeah, I think this deck did exactly what it wants to do. Wonderful. And I'm excited to see how it goes. I know, Kellis, hopefully you're well, if I had WoW decks plugins, then I could do that. But unfortunately, I was unable to go due to international travel expenses and notice and time and whatnot. Unable to go for KFC. But I'm excited to do that once we get our game fan orders in June. I think I'll once that'll get settled out, that'll be wonderful. Unfortunately, I don't, Cloggin. I know none of the people on LGS. None of them were lucky enough to go either, unfortunately. Just it's too short notice for KFC, which I understand. I know why it was short notice. But it was really short notice for most international people to go. And some of the people in LGS very much are of financial standing to go, but international flight fees and all that kind of stuff. So crazy. That's crazy, Gallows. Yep. And everyone's in their own places. But yeah, that was a season. I think really happy about how this all went down, and I can't wait for next one. See ya, Carlos. I'll let you get back to work. Hopefully this was a good time and some good entertainment. Oh, I guess TTS could be good. I know Jason has decks. He's part of the Final Swindle as well. I've been watching his videos and stuff with that. His videos of WoW have been very good. I recommend going to watch them at the Captain's Deck on YouTube and on Twitch. So yeah, exactly, Gauss. Yeah, he's betraying the team. So anyways, that'll be it for me. Thank you everyone for coming on and watching, and I can't wait to see you next week for next week of the NKFL. Later, everyone. See ya.